Hello there, this is Sandy Winslow with Splash Kitchens and Baths. A service announcement for all of those and us that are sitting at home wondering about what we're going to do with our time and our homes during this lockdown that we find ourselves unfortunately operating under. This video, short video, will be how to adjust a cabinet, door, and drawer. Both have different types of hinges, and oftentimes they get out of adjustment with normal daily use. So Darren is going to help us video this. Darren?
Okay. I'm going to demonstrate how to adjust a cabinet door. Most people, these are simple hinges to remove. If you don't have this type, but most hinges today have this type on your cabinets. These screws on the hinges will do the adjustments for you. So there's no need to fool with the one that's actually attached to the door or the one that's attached to the cabinet. These are adjusting hinges. So you got one screw that's going to let the door move in and out. And then you've got one door that's going to cause the door to, in the vertical position, to adjust it. You can see how this moves, and you're gonna have to work the bottom and top. If you go one way with one, you may have to go the other way with the other one, and vice versa. So I'm gonna shut the door and see how, if you can look at the margin on the cabinet, and you say, well, my door's out of adjustment. What I want to do is I want to correct this margin here. I want to make sure it's the same spacing between the drawer and the door. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to open the door. And I'm going to turn one, and you can shut the door back and go back and look and say, well, that ain't quite enough. If you run out of adjustment on the one that you're dealing with, you can always drop to the top, and that looks pretty good. My margin looks consistent all the way across. Now, had I run out of adjustment on the bottom, I could go up to the top and move it. And see, it threw it off. So therefore, it tells me that I don't need to fool with the top adjustment. So I'll go back to the top hinge and I'll bring it back. I might have brought it too much. So I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna run it in, just a half a turn. And my margin looks consistent all the way across. Now to the drawer. These drawers have runners on them.
Quick releases.
That's right. From underneath. Yep. You just grab them with your fingers and pinch them. As far as adjustment on these type of runners, there's only basically two points that you can adjust. Will be the runner itself inside the cabinet. Typically, you got 3 screws, and most of the time, what I have found out, people overload their drawers, and the screws inside your cabinet get altered. And what I'll normally do is I'll come back and I'll add additional screws into the cabinet, get the runner back. Another adjustment that can be made is on the drawer front itself. You can actually take these screws. You may have to pre-drill you another hole and adjust the drawer from the drawer to the drawer face. Make sure you got the same margin, typically here and inside on both ends. And then what I'll do is I'll typically slide it, make sure it's in the runner, and I'll slide it. Normally you'll hear a click.
And it grabs.
And that's right, it catches. And that's basically it.
Okay,
simple.
thank you, Darren. This has been another public service announcement from Splash Kitchens and Baths. Thank you.